everyone, it's Tuesday the 23rd of February and it's day 2 of our learning journey. So just to remind you, our gateway is Explorers. I'd like you to think of these 3 questions as you're working your way through our learning journey. How am I getting better at things that I'm good at? How have I challenged myself? And how have I approached something new? If you keep those in the back of your mind as you're working your way through, that should help us to achieve our Explorers goal. So today's task is to start planning. How are we going to spread hope in our community? That is our question, isn't it? Yesterday we thought of the words hope and community, and we thought, what do those words actually mean? So lots of you came up with some really great ideas. Some ideas of hope were having a wish, a want, a desire, an aspiration, an aim, a plan, a dream, or a belief. And then we talked about community, and we were thinking about places in our community, so the school, church, shops, park, and the river. And then people in our community, family, friends, neighbours, elderly, and the lonely people in our community. So now we've got to narrow this down a little bit. We've got to think, who should we help and how? So we need to think about how we're going to spread hope in our community, but who are we going to help? So to help us think about that, we're going to have a look at some people that might be in our community. So there might be people like ourselves, boys and girls. There may be a disabled person in our community we'd like to help. There might be an elderly man, or maybe an elderly lady that you know is stuck in bed. Might be a neighbour, someone that we know that lives near us, or maybe someone in the church. So we need to be thinking about who needs our help, who's feeling a little bit like hedgehog and tortoise, who's feeling a little bit lonely, a little bit sad and needs cheering up, who needs some hope in their life. Then we need to think about how are we going to do this. So we could use some of the ideas from While We Can't Hug. Hedgehog and Tortoise had some lovely ideas about how they could communicate with each other whilst they can't hug. And they did a little dance, didn't they, like this man up here, and they sang songs, and they drew pictures, and they sent letters to each other. So these are some ideas of things that we can do to help people in our community. Even if we don't choose one of these for our learning journey, you could always do one of these yourself. So maybe you could do a little dance for a neighbour to cheer them up, or sing them a song, paint them a picture. So there's some ideas that you can do even if we don't choose them for this learning journey. Okay, so as a school we have focused on one of those ideas. It's actually got 2 elements to it. So what we'd like you to do at the end of this learning journey is to create a postcard. So on one part of it you're going to do the writing, and on the other part of it you're going to do a drawing. Now we're all going to stick to the same media, which is the thing that we're using to create our picture, and we're going to use pencils. So you can see here, this is a sketch. You might recognise this. It's actually a sketch of Totnes. You may use pencils or colouring pencils, whatever you'd like to do, but we're just going to use pencils to create our sketch. So we need to be thinking about who we're going to do our postcard for, and what are we going to draw. So you need to think back to when you did your bubble maps. Who are the people in our community? Who do you think you can help? And what are you going to do to help them? I had a little think about the people in my community. I don't live in Totnes, I live in Dartmouth, and there's a family, actually a couple next to me, an elderly couple, and they haven't been out of the house for quite some time. So I think I'm going to help them. And the thing I think I might do is I might draw a picture of the beach, because I know they haven't been to the beach for a very, very long time. And I know they really like the beach and they miss the beach. So your task for today is to complete one of these charts. So the red challenge is to create a chart with 3 columns: who, what, and why. So let's go back to our chart. So here you will say who you're going to do it for. So I would write in here, I am going to create a postcard for my elderly neighbours. In the what column, I might say I'm going to draw a picture of the beach. And then if you're doing the red challenge, you'll have a why column, because they like the beach, or they're missing going to the beach, or they can't wait to go to the beach again. Amber challenge, you're going to create a chart with 2 columns, who and what. So just like we've done here, you're going to identify who you're going to do your postcard for and what are you going to draw. So it could be that you're going to do it for your elderly neighbours, and it may be that you're going to draw a picture of Totnes High Street, just like in this example here. Maybe they've not been to the shops for a while, so you might draw a picture of that to remind them about what it looks like. That might be a nice thing to do. Or maybe they've not been to the woods for a while, you might draw a picture of the woods. You may draw a picture of the street where you live. Maybe they've not been out of their house at all, so you could draw the street to remind them about all the people that live there and the features of your street. The green challenge is to create a chart with 2 columns again, who and what, and you're going to label with your ideas. So that's different to the amber challenge, because amber challenge we'd like you to complete the chart using full sentences, but the green challenge you can just draw some pictures and label your ideas. Okay everyone, so that's your task for today. We're thinking about how can we spread hope in our community, who are we going to help, and what are we going to do. I've told you that we're all going to do a postcard, but the what bit is what picture are you going to draw. We're not going to worry about the writing bit yet, we're just going to focus on the picture. So who are you going to help? You could draw the people here that you're going to help and write sentences to go with them, or label them if you're doing the green challenge, and you can draw, maybe have a practice drawing a picture of the thing that you're going to focus on, or you could just write a sentence to tell me what you're going to draw. Okay, so just keep in the back of your mind that we're trying to spread hope in our community, so they need to be happy pictures, don't they? Things that are going to help our people. Right, so good luck everyone. There's your challenges for you, just to remind you. Remember, try and challenge yourself. If you normally do a green challenge, maybe challenge yourself to do an amber one. If you usually do amber, maybe you can complete the red challenge. Okay, looking forward to seeing all of your lovely ideas. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye for now.